I am Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this new overview. This time around, I cover Superman and Lois second season. Now, I think this won't be part of the Arrowverse, and this is so sad. I am a huge fan of the Arrowverse, and I wish it was connected. But they clearly don't want to connect it. They want to use Diggle, but apparently it's not the same Diggle as the one we had in the Arrow TV show. And this is sad. I think they waste some chance and opportunity, but let's be honest. Because they don't want to connect it, maybe, just maybe, we will get a new Supergirl in that universe. Maybe we can get a new Arrowverse, but instead of being called the Arrowverse, it will be the Superman and Lois verse or whatever. They will find something. I know it for sure. Now, I'm sad, but let's speak about this second season. Yes, this is why people came here. Not for me speaking about why it's not connected. This is second season. Now, second season is really good, but I think it's a downgrade from season one. Season one was much better, in my own opinion. And it has nothing to do with being it connected or not. It's just that season one was consistent from start to finish. I think overall that season is really great. It's really strong. It's really good. Season two may be really strong and really good and have among the best episodes ever the show had so far. It has flaws. The first half of the season was really weak because of the Cushing drama. This dragged down the show a lot. It felt soap opera-ish. It felt disconnected. Each time I was seeing the Cushing or Sarah, I was pissed off. I was like, I'm not watching Superman and Lois. I don't know what I am watching. And this is very sad. Now, at least in the back half, we don't deal with that crap. They got rid of it fast, and I am very happy. But I cannot redeem them. I cannot say, oh, it's okay to be so opera-ish. No, it's not. You know better than this, writers. You did better than this in season one. Don't come and tell me, oh, let's do this in season two. It's good. No, 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 it's not. Now, the whole idea of Ali wanting the perfect world was fine, I guess. As a villain, Ali is really weak. I don't like her. Let's be honest. Jonathan from Bizarro Earth was much better. He should have been the villain all around. The entire time, he should have been the one, the big one. But hey, he's just a pawn for Ali. And this is really sad. Now, I must say, the Bizarro World episode was great. The action were great. The fight scene were great. John Henry Iron as a character was amazing. I liked him a lot in season one, but I think in season two, he is at his best. He is willing to die for Superman, for the greater good. He is the perfect superhero. He fits well in the TV show, and I like that a lot. Now, the general that replaced Sam Lane at the DoD was kind of cool, but he felt cliche and sometimes he pissed me off so much. But I will be honest here. I know that was the intent. They really wanted to tell us he is a villain, and at some point he realized he is wrong. And this is the beauty of that character. He may piss you off, but at some point he realized he was wrong. He is not perfect. He's flawed as a human being. He didn't want to trust someone he could not trust. And trust goes both ways. Clark didn't trust the new guy didn't trust him, and this was part of why the general left and went for Bizarro Earth only to realize he was wrong. And they subvert expectations so much. At the start of the season, you think uh, Reverse Superman or Bizarro, I should say, you think he is a villain, but he is not. He is in the same side as Clark, but he use more extremes. He's willing to do whatever it takes to save the world. That was cool. That was cool. And that season is well written. The pacing is good. There's no filler in that outside of the Lana drama. Now, Lana gets a lot of hate for her reaction about Clark's secret and how she doesn't want her family to be with Clark family. I won't go too deep with that. That conflict felt soap opera like, but I cannot blame them because some human in real life can react like that. But yeah, that's not a major issue for me. Now, Jordan stepping out and becoming Superboy was good. It was great. I liked it so much. It felt like Smallville, but what if Smallville didn't add that no fly rule? And I like it. I like it so much. Now, one of the best episodes is the season finale. Oh, I like so much the power up Clark is getting. Talro choosing to become more of a superhero, saving Clark and wanting to be the good uncle and the good brother. They found ways to redeem Talro. Talro was willing to die for Clark. Talro was a villain you thought and nothing else. In season 1, Talro was a villain, and that was near impossible to redeem him. But I feel like after season 2, Talro was redeemed. It was great. That Talro was genius. I liked his redemption arc, and it felt earned. One of the best parts of the season. Tears in my eyes when Clark speaks to Talro, thinking it may be the last time they speak. Both worlds almost merging and becoming one was good. It was interesting. There was tension. I was like, oh, will they really make Ali win? Can she truly win? But she didn't. And that's fine. Cannot wait for season 3. Now, I will go over to the comment on a Rotten Tomato. I will read my own comments and other people comments, not the critics, the audience. This is the interesting part of this video in my own opinion. Am I crazy? Am I the only one that shall give a 9 out of 10 to this season? I don't know. We will see. Look at that. 91%. This is really good, don't you think? Let's go read my comments. Clearly a step down from season 1. Despite the flaws, I recommend it. Very well written show. It's also very entertaining. Here are few issues I've got with season 2. The use of popular and common tropes in superhero TV show lies breaking relationship apart is annoying for too many reasons. The first half of the season got a soap opera aspect with the costume, having some family drama, making the first half being really hard to watch. Ali as a villain is very boring. Now, here are a lot of reasons to like this season. Jonathan from the Bizarro Earth was great as a villain. The general that replaced Sam Lane in the DoD was another amazing character. The fight scene were golden. Jordan getting more powerful was interesting. Bizarro Superman was another great villain. Now I say villain, but let's be honest, he's more of an anti-hero than a villain. The pacing and the writing is as good as what season 1 gave, despite the gushing drama dragging down the show a lot. The Bizarro Earth was really good. The mystery and plot twists are all great. John Henry Iron was another great character that made the show better. Lana becoming mayor was fine. Lois and her co-worker was great. Lucy as a character is fine. The season finale was an amazing episode closing everything well. Talro being the hero was great. So let's read other people now. It's fresh, I should say. The episode aired a few minutes ago. So, well, I should say a few hours ago. So maybe not everyone left a comment there, but let's still read them. See, it's 7 out of 10. Please just stop with the Lang family drama. It's boring and too much, quite irritating. Everything else is fine. Now the other one is me. I just realized I was hiding the comments. Let's open up this one. This season has been epic. Even thought it's a short season, it feels like a movie. I wasn't sure all I thought about this actor playing Superman when he was first in a few episodes of Supergirl, but network when the network made the Superman and Lois series, it got better and better. The whole cast actually did a great job this season, and glad to hear it will be renewed. Still enjoyable, but the drop in quality of the writing after season 1 is palpable, falling even, or I should say, even closer to the standard CW trope and stealth story structure and character beats of its lesser CW DC counterpart, where it was soaring in the upper stratosphere in season 1. It's now just sort of hovering over Smallville, USA searching for its way to reach those previous heights again. Worse than the first season, avoid. Worse than the first season, avoid. I do agree on worse than the first season, but I disagree with avoid. I still like the season a lot. 6 out of 10. I would give this more stars because the acting is great and the character are more than superficial, like so many CW shows. But the big bad in season 2 is starting to feel like the big bad in season 1 with some slight modification. The surrounding stories are better than the surrounding stories from season 1 in some ways. Thought they thought they appear to be riding off Cal while elevating Alana, which probably makes sense because the scene stealing EC and Eric Valdez were unfortunately a mismatch from the start. Top shelf cosmopolitan girl and a backwood guy never made sense. Either way, they need to figure out how to give Superman something to do other than fight someone else with glowing eyes, colored beam, that fly out of their end a full suit of Kryptonian powers and a bad attitude. I give it a 5 stars due to the overall acting and character development, but the science fiction part lacks depth, to put it mildly. For example, destroying the talisman. One Kryptonian is not enough, it takes two. Okay, but then again, where do these Kryptonians get their power from? The sun. Why not throw the damn thing into the sun? Should be more than enough. I mean, if Superman could fly Talrol close to the sun in order to re-energize him when Talrol took Kryptonite bullet from him, throwing that pendant into the sun would not be very hard for him to do, right? Right? I agree with that. Man, that guy is smart. Or that girl, I don't know. Sorry if I misgender you. This is always the problem with these types of show. Lack of logic. A show that involves Superman is not easy to do if you want it done right. Powers like that make it hard to find worthy foes and challenging situation. The show already has a lot of flaws in other ways. Not one mention of any other heroes from the Arrowverse Bizarro world is not tied to only this Earth. It would imply that other Earth, such as say the Earth where Stargirl lives, would have its own perhaps. Why didn't we see other heroes on Bizarro Earth? Anyways, like I said, writing these shows isn't easy, and at some point, as a viewer, you either forgive and keep watching, or you tune it out, leave it at that. For now, I will keep watching. On the plus side, the chemistry between the leads is palpable and solidified the team. On the downside, they are reaching a bit on a story and situational ethic. Superman is above all Superman, and yet he gets beaten up quite often in the show. A whole lot of rich writing to get many Kryptonian level threat that are world threatening yet happened to occur right here in Smallville. Now, how could you predicted that? And Clark and Lois have to stop it all while also being good parents. They are doing their best. They need to relax and conveniently Smallville centric plotline and perhaps focus more on the actual characters in Smallville instead of seeing dramatical all Jonathan refuses to tell his parent the truth and accept the expulsion from school because he is trying to protect a girl. One might show the damage to him and the loss, then just lean on his misguided cavalry and call it an episode paint by a number of melodramatic teen soap opera beneath an L. Still, they do pull off quite a bit of the Man of Steel vibe while incorporating a new angle nobody else has taken a stab at. It's not to be missed, and it's never improving. This is honest. This is honest. I can tell. Oh, now there's Spanish. I don't read Spanish. Season 1 was fantastic, and season 2, this season, is still good. To be warned has gone a little woke. Wokeness, come appearance of dimensional character. Okay. I have seen the same show as that person. I don't see the woke. Sorry about that. If you didn't like a lesbian kiss, that's on you, bro. Okay. Overall, people are liking it, but not as much as season 1. I hope guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe for more overviews of TV shows. Have a great day.